Congress is on recess this week, but some lawmakers are already digging in over how much money the federal government should spend next year, while others say the current top-line number isn't enough. The battle is sure to heat up as the 2024 election is only a few months away. Capitol Hill correspondent Erik Rosales reports. Erik.
Oh, good evening, Tracy. Let's give our viewers a little background. Now, this fight over government funding actually started last year when Congress passed a deal called the Fiscal Responsibility Act. It was negotiated by then House Speaker Kevin McCarthy and President Joe Biden. It raised the debt ceiling and put a spending cap on government funding spending. But you may recall that agreement ultimately cost Kevin McCarthy his job. Now, fast forward to today, next year's government funding bill could see another contentious battle.
How much does it cost to fund the United States government next year? Congressional Republicans released their top-line number, $1.6 trillion. The GOP plan includes defense increases of nearly $9 billion. Homeland Security funded above the president's budget request, fully funded Veterans Affairs, including veterans' medical care and benefits, and cutting State Department funding by 11%. Overall, non-defense programs would see a 6% cut across the board. Democrats say no way.
They are cutting $75 billion out of non-defense discretionary funding, which will hurt children, hurt working families, hurt the ability to administer Social Security.
Republicans say the world has changed since last year, with wars everywhere, and increasing defense funding should be a top priority.
Senator Murray has said once again she's going to insist on equal treatment for defense and non-defense. That, in my view, is absurd. It doesn't reflect current needs.
Republicans plan to make cuts through the reconciliation process. The procedure overrides the Senate filibuster rules, which may otherwise require a 60-vote majority to pass.
The budget reconciliation process is a big part of the plan. We've made no secret about that. We want to be very aggressive. We want to cut taxes, cut regulations, and achieve real policy victories for the American people, and we think the reconciliation process is part of that.
But there is infighting within the GOP. Some Republicans want to wait until January after the election for President Trump, if he wins, to decide the best way to move forward. So where is this all leading?
Extreme MAGA Republicans are marching us to a government shutdown.
As of today, House Republicans have passed about 60% of next year's budget. House Speaker Mike Johnson wants to wrap up the rest of it by the August break, but that could be tough. Fights over the remaining appropriation measures are expected. And over in the Senate, House Democrats have already said that the GOP passed bills are dead on arrival. So time will tell if we're going to see the threat of yet another government shutdown. At the Capitol, Erik Rosales, EWTN News Nightly.